but we are not killing the idea that we may not have it, but it may be, in the near future. So it's good to start thinking about it now. So I think it's a right step in the right direction. The other thing that I noticed in the presentation is that somebody said something about VATES. VATES is Voluntary Assets and Income Declaration Scheme. It is not an ongoing scheme. The scheme was just introduced in 2016 under the presidency of Mohamed Buhari, just for a 3-year program to do some forgiving of debts to those people that were owing taxes. So it is not an ongoing thing. So right now, we don't have V8, but it was on in 2016 through 2017, but it's not something that goes on every time. The issue of having collaboration is a good recommendation. Public enlightenment is also good, as well as in taxpayer education. Then there have been calls for incentives on green tax. It is good to have incentives, but I think if you're having another incentives for that, you should hide under the incentives that we already have under the national tax policy, because we have many tax incentives. There are over 100. The Finance Act 2019, Finance Act 2020, Finance Act 2021, Finance Act 2022, and lately, no Finance Act in 2022, because it was not passed by the presidency. There was Finance Act in 2021, Finance Bill in 2022, but no Finance Act, because it did not receive the presidential assent. But we have Finance Act 2023. So all they already contain quite a number of tax incentives. So maybe we can take note of one of those bond tax. Then the issue of tax avoidance and tax evasion, I think that one has been well settled. So let me stop there and now quickly go to the second part of your program, because I understand it's a 2-in-1 program, the Tax 180 Summit, which is the discussion and that one that has just taken place. The second one is the Tax Digest Journal. So this journal is a very rich journal. Not only that it is rich, it is robust, it is well written, devoid of grammar. Because when I had opportunity to look at it or to review it, I could finally see some grammatical errors. So it was well written. Dr. Adejumo, I say again, you have done a very good job. Then when you look at the topics, it covers so many topics in taxation, well spread. There's something about tax appeal, value-added tax is there, and it is current with respect to the amendments introduced by the Finance Act. The digital economy is also mentioned in the journal. Transfer pricing regulations, they were not left out. Transfer pricing regulations 2012 and up to the updated one, the 2018, is also covered here. The issue of the informal sector is also in this program, as well as the administrative sanctions, legal sanctions, administrative sanctions, offenses and penalties, they are all covered. So this journal is a very good journal. It is up to date. It is good for those people that are writing their projects, either in law itself, or in tax law, or even in accounting. Those people that are tax practitioners, I recommend this journal to you because it is a very rich journal. It is up to date. If there are certain things that you are not sure of and you want to be up to date concerning the issues, the tax issues, you will find them in this journal. So on behalf of, let me say, the Executive Chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service, and all the dignitaries that are here, I say bravo to the Tax Club 1980. You've done a very good job. In fact, I had to ask them whether they are, taxation students. They said no. You are law? Are you taxation students or law students? They are law students. In fact, they nearly confused me because I thought they were all taxation students. But they have accounting and economics as part of their courses that they do. But if you read this journal, it is as if they're not doing nothing but taxation. Or maybe they are even staff of Federal Inland Revenue Service because they are really up to date. So it is my pleasure to present this to you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the copies of this journal. And the cover price is just 5,000 naira. How much is that in dollars? Maybe about $50. I think this is very, very considerate. About $3. Very, very considerate. Is it not considerate? It's very considerate. So pleasure, once again, to present this journal to everybody here. And the cover price is just 5,000 naira. I enjoin all of you to pick a journal. During Christmas period, don't buy turkey. Don't buy rice. Buy the tax, digest, and give it to your people. Congratulations. Can you take a photograph with me? Come on. Let the representatives of the chairman of FRS, can you please join us in the photograph, please? Thank you.
I comprehend this love you give. Tell me, where do I begin? Oh, hey, look at my hands up. Kimake be cherubim. Tabi said I feel alone. Lord, Timo, why you want to fish shop? Your mercy, your goodness, in my finger and I feel it. Oh, I see it. Gratitude is it. I saw it, everything give me a session.
Before I leave the podium, I want to teach you this chorus that will make Nigeria grow. Pay your taxes, pay as when due. Pay as when due, pay as when due. Pay your taxes, pay as when due to grow Nigeria. To grow Nigeria. To grow Nigeria. Pay your taxes, pay as when due. Pay as when due, pay as when due. Pay your taxes, pay as when due to grow Nigeria.